Yo, what's good with everybody, man? We back with another video.
Alright, y'all, Saturday morning. Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna get started with some ring muscle ups. The first one I'm gonna just do with body weight. After that, we're gonna strap up with 15 pound plate. We'll get into this first set, y'all.
Thank you to everybody for returning to another one. On this one today, man, it's gonna be a full weighted session. So those of you guys that talk about getting into weighted calisthenics, this session right here is a good example of one. As you can see right here, I'm starting off with the muscle up on the rings, and I'm really trying to put an emphasis on that L sit. If you can see at the top, I'm finishing off with that L sit, and I'm doing that. I'm trying to do the negative as slow as possible while maintaining that L sit. This is just a little warm up set. You gotta make sure you grease the groove before you get into one of these heavy movements, especially before adding weight.
Good little warm up set. Alright, y'all, here we go. It's gonna be the first working set. We're gonna be using this 15 pound plate.
Yeah, yo. So this video right here, man, is gonna be a little bit longer than the usual ones. I'm finally getting used to that mic. So for this one, I clipped it onto my glasses, and I was able to make the whole video where I feel comfortable using the mic instead of it bouncing around when I was moving it for every clip. Here we go. The first set, we got that 15 pound plate strapped up, and as you can see at the bottom, I'm trying to do that full extension, and then up top I'm making sure I do that ring turnout and bring that 15 plate back to the L sit again. This is a really good exercise, y'all. If you want to do a push and a pull at the same time, this is it right here.
That first working set felt pretty good. Now we're going to be getting into the second working set. The last one, I believe I got 3 of them. So we're going to stay in that 3 rep range. So here we go. Second working set.
I know for these I was only doing sets of 3, right? But that's for me. I think three sets of 3 is pretty decent. Using this 15 pound plate, I believe if I really wanted to, I could get more, but it's not really necessary for what I'm doing right now, especially at the beginning of the workout. I just try to make sure I keep some of that pull and push energy, because that's what it takes when performing this weighted muscle up with the L sit on the rings. And on this one, y'all, on this video, man, I just want to talk a little bit about self-belief, y'all, and what it means to me. You know, everyone's gonna have their own interpretation of self-belief, but I'm gonna give you guys mine and what I think builds that self-belief and that confidence.
Second working set, y'all. I was able to pull off 3 reps, and I'm working that extension at the bottom and that protraction at the top. So make sure you guys, I will respond to you guys. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Let's go.
I'm gonna take you guys back to I think this was late May, and I was out there in San Diego, right? I was on there at the time. I was putting together those ring flows. So I was doing, let's say, a muscle up, and you come down to L sit. You do like a forward roll or whatever, right? You mix it up, and that's what they call a ring roll, right? Well, I was doing one of those, and there was a gentleman there at the park he had like a little squad, right, that he was training. And once I was done getting my work, man, he comes up to me and he tells me like, man, that's like it's like an art, right? And at the moment, I didn't really understand what he was talking about, right? It took me a little bit, and he was right, man. It's a form of expression, right? You get up on those rings and you do what you do, and ain't no rule book, ain't nobody telling you what to do. So
second exercise. This one I'm gonna be shooting for 3 sets of 5 on the muscle up on the bar. Let's get it.
sorry about that interruption, y'all. But like I was saying, man, it's a form of art, y'all. The way you express yourself on the bar or on the ring. So if you got your own style, that's your style. You know what I'm saying? The same as when you pick up that pen, we all write a little different. When we open our mouth, we all speak a little different. So that's the same when it comes to training, y'all. We all got our own form of expression, our own art. So let's take pride in what we do, and we're gonna circle back around self-belief now that I kind of gave you guys that little brief story. When it comes to self-belief, speaking for myself, y'all, I believe it's all about that confidence that we build up.
All right, now we came up a little short. It's all good though. For this one, I'm gonna try to shoot for that 5. Let's see if we can get it. Let's go.
For example, right? Let's say I like to use myself as an example, right? I haven't always had that confidence and that self-belief, y'all. That comes with time, y'all. After you put in a certain amount of work. And for myself, right, I've been training this whole year, right? I just been going hard calisthenics, man. I started off doing weighted. I got real heavy. I got up to a 200-pound full extension dip on the P bars, and I believe I got a 35-pound muscle up, right? So that right there builds a little bit of confidence. You know, some people might call it cocky or ego or this or that, but that's not what it is, y'all. If you've worked towards something.
Came up short again. It was better than the last one, y'all. So it's all for this one. You gotta believe in yourself, man. You gotta believe in yourself. So for this one, I ain't taking nothing more, nothing less, man. So we're going for 5 and we're gonna get 5. Third set.
If you've worked towards something, man, don't let nobody take that from you by saying you're cocky, you got too much ego, or this or that. Nah, man, if you know that you've been working towards something and you've been putting that work, take pride in that, man. Take pride in that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Be proud of what you're doing.
Die on this fucking bar, y'all. You gotta be ready to die on this bar.
Be proud of what you've done and how far you came. Because man, this is the long road, man. This is not easy. Getting proficient and becoming someone that can actually take a skill somewhere and teach somebody. You know what I'm saying? Having that confidence and having that self-belief, man, it gives you the ability to take your skills on the road, man, and teach somebody. You know what I'm saying? Have that confidence to speak on a certain move or a certain skill or what it takes to accomplish it. That's what it takes, y'all. This right here is a little static after hitting that 5-set muscle up clip, y'all. After that, banged out some dips, went for some pulls, and held that static hold. And that was all self-belief, y'all. If you guys saw the 2 previous sets before this one, I came up short.
That's self-belief, y'all.
But I knew in the back of my head, y'all, that...
All right, so here we go. We're going to get into this third exercise. For these, we're going to be using this 45-pound plate. going for reps, y'all. Let's get it.
I knew in the back of my head that I put in the work. I knew that I can do five muscle ups with that 15. Those 2 previous sets, it's not that I was doubting myself. It's just sometimes you gotta, it's just like everything else, yo. It might take 2 or 3 times. You gotta grease the groove. You gotta get familiarized with the movement. Even though you've been doing it for years, sometimes that's just how it goes, man. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Right here, we moved on to the final exercise. For this one, we're using that 45-pound plate.
When we get into the second set, we can weight pool using the 45.
I went ahead and banged out 2 clips on the regular straight bar with this 45. And for these, I'm just working on working on getting that extension and just putting in the rep work. As you guys see the previous work before this one, it's more this right here is just to make sure you get them gains in, you know what I'm saying? You fill up that shirt, man. If you got that large on, you got that XL on, after hitting this rep work right here, man, you fill it out. You get that pump that you be chasing. But yeah, y'all, don't ever let nobody knock you off your pivot, man. If you're feeling good, man, you've been getting money and all that. Don't let nobody try to knock you off your pivot, man, and tell you that it's ego or it's this or it's that, man. This stuff right here, if you've ever trained and got to a certain level, man, you know that it takes work.
All right, so here we go. For these, we're gonna be using the hammer grip. Let's get it.
Yeah, these gains right here, man, it ain't nothing. You could just go on Amazon and buy it, go on eBay, and it shows up the next day, and you can go and show it off to your friends. I think that right there is more of what I would consider being cocky and ego and stuff like that. But when it comes to something like this, man, where you gotta put in the gains, man, and basically your body is a receipt of all that work you put in. Man, be confident, man. Have that self-belief, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's always good to be humble and be open to criticism or be open to just be open, man. If somebody comes with some questions or something, man, just come respectful, keep doing what you do, and at the end of the day, man, that's all we can do, man. These right here were those hammer grips. When you switch the grip from the straight bar into these hammers, it's gonna target the biceps.
I'm gonna do one more. Get it.
So if you've been doing calisthenics and you want to get your biceps up, make sure you hit them hammers.
I want to end this video by thanking everybody for the support, for watching the videos, liking, subscribing, sharing. All that helps out the channel, y'all. And don't ever feel shy to drop a question. I will respond. And we'll get this last set, y'all.
Right here, we're about to finish up with that last hammer grip pull set. You want to fill out those arms, man. You're doing calisthenics. Bang out these hammer grips, man. These are gonna be focused on that bicep. So if that's what you're looking for, man, if you're looking for gains, if you're just looking for gains to the calisthenics, man, these hammers are a good option. If you just want to get your arms up, it's like doing the push-up, man. If you want to get your chest and your little triceps up, man, that's where you go. But if you want arms, these hammer grip pulls are the ones. But man, I thank everybody for all the support you guys have shown me. Thank you for the likes, comments, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that watched this video all the way through, man. If you did happen to watch this video all the way through, man, drop me a comment, man. Say something in the comment. I know this video ain't got too much substance, but maybe there's 1 or 2 things that you picked up from this video, man. And if you did so,
Appreciate everybody, man.
drop it in the comments, man. I appreciate everybody, man. I'm out of here, man.